So once again, the dark side of digital distribution and add-on content has reared its ugly fucking head. Isn't modern gaming lovely? I'm pissed. I am so fucking pissed. Now, I got Jump Force not too long ago. It was on sale by a significant amount, but I didn't think anything of it, because it's been on sale before, right? Anime games go on sale all the fucking time. So, really didn't think anything of it. I got the deluxe edition, which included Character Pass 1, and I was going to get Character Pass 2 later when my check came. Come to find out, Character Pass 2 is no longer available because the game got delisted, and all the DLC along with it. So now I just have a forever incomplete game. I'm so mad that I don't even want to fucking play it anymore. Like I don't even want to fucking touch that game. And I like it. Like I like it a lot. Regardless of what anybody says, I enjoy it. I think it's a pretty solid fucking fighting game, and, it has a decent roster, even without the DLC. But, just having an incomplete game, it's fuck. Fuck. And this could happen to literally any game. Think about that. This could happen to any game. And it hasn't even been out that long. It came out in 2019. And the Switch version came out in 2020. So it's 2 years for the Switch version and 3 years for every other version. That's not that long. Give people more fucking time. At least. What the shit? And I get Jump Force is not that popular. I get it. I fully get it. But, preservation, okay? That's the main thing. Preservation. And if any of you are watching, and you know anything about me, you know I care about preservation. A lot. A lot. So every time this happens, it kills my soul. I hate it. I don't care if nobody else likes it. Preservation is the main thing. Pretty much the best version you can get right now is the Switch version, because, that's the deluxe edition, which includes Character Pass 1. But again, only Character Pass 1, because Character Pass 2 came out after the Switch version released. So, no matter what, you're getting an incomplete game. There's still physical copies out there, so it's not, completely lost. You can technically play the game, but it's incomplete. No matter which version you get, it's incomplete. And that pisses me off. And it's not like the Character Pass 2 didn't have good characters in it, because you have fucking Giorno from JoJo, okay. You've got Yoruichi from Bleach, which is a character I would have liked to fucking play as, because, have you seen Yoruichi? Step on me, mommy! Oh well, at least I still have Boa Hancock. She can hand my... And that's not all. That pass also had, Shoto Todoroki from My Hero Academia and Hiei from Yu Yu Hakusho. So now you can't, download those characters either.
I felt a great disturbance in the Force, as if millions of fangirls suddenly cried out in terror and were suddenly silenced. I fear something terrible has happened.
And the worst part is, because of this, prices for the game are probably gonna be, soaring up, right? It's probably gonna be in, the hundreds before long. And what's most insulting is it's gonna be for an incomplete game. So you're gonna be paying hundreds of dollars to have an incomplete roster. That's fucking bullshit. Bullshit! And this isn't even the only case of this. Marvel vs. Capcom 3 also had DLC when it came out. 2 characters in an extra mode. One of which was Jill Valentine from Resident Evil. Who, is definitely a character I would have wanted to play as. Luckily for that one, it was re-released on PS4, so I actually was able to get that game on PS4. Literally just for the 2 extra characters in the extra mode. So I bought that game twice. Just so I could get the DLC, but hey. At least you can get the fucking DLC. And of course, there was Scott Pilgrim, which was delisted entirely, and there were no physical copies, so that game was lost for a good amount of time, but it came back. And now there's physical copies floating around on the internet, so that game ain't going anywhere again, as far as I can tell. I mean, the prices might go up, tremendously if the game ever gets delisted again, but you'll still technically be able to buy it, it'll just cost you a pretty penny. The thing with those games is people liked them, so I really don't see this happening with Jump Force. So, it's pretty much just gonna forever remain that the Switch version is gonna be the best version that you can buy, and there's just, no matter what, there's characters you're never gonna be able to play as again. Unless you already got them. Which if you did, lucky you. Meanwhile, me, the only person who actually likes the game, gets an incomplete roster. And I could think of countless other examples why digital distribution is the worst thing ever. Like, there was that Legend of Korra game that got delisted, which, again, nobody liked it. I feel like I would have liked it because I'm just that fucking weird. But even if I didn't, even if it was the worst fucking game I ever played in my life, it's still something I would have been interested in giving a shot. And again, preservation. And it doesn't matter if the game is good, bad, ugly, doesn't fucking matter. Preservation is the main fucking thing at the end of the day. And I don't know how many you give a shit about that, but me personally, keep that history alive, man. Like, older games with physical copies, even if they're expensive as all shit, you can still technically get them. And if you were to, say, buy a PS2 game, like, I don't know, Dragon Ball Z Budokai or some shit, right? You get the game, and get this, all the content would be on the disc. The only thing you'd have to do is, put in a little effort to unlock the characters, which is kind of a foreign concept these days, but once all that's said and done, all the characters that are in the game are in the game, and they will always be in the game. No matter how much time passes. Because they're in the game. I'm gonna end the video here. I just wanted to express my thoughts on this. I got a little more pissed off about this than I thought I would. But this topic just really makes my blood boil. And it's probably never going to change, because that's just how things are these days. Games vanish, content from games vanishes. It's how it is. And only every once in a while does a game actually come back, and it takes a lot, and I mean a lot, of fan outcry for that to happen. And I don't think there's going to be too much fan outcry for this one, because at the end of the day, Jump Force was a massive flop. Anyway, Gothic Gaming Geeks signing out. Have yourselves a lovely day. I don't know. I'll just be mourning the loss of all the Jump Force characters who died. Peace.